Good morning out there. AIMC Health Solutions, the social connected Jeff the Social, Saturday morning here. Chichitra Rail Trail behind me, a little brook here, nice morning. Little foggy today, just to get started. It's kind of like that weather transition. So as probably everyone knows, up here in the Massachusetts area, we're about to have a couple of very hot days for the month of May. In fact, if we get a good enough jump today or tomorrow, we may have the hottest day all time in the month of May. They're looking at 96, 97 degrees. But as you can see so far now behind me, a little foggy this morning. So a little reprieve before the heat gets here. So, it's only May, and, summer is coming. Personally, I love summer. I actually love the hot weather. And we're just getting started. We always talk about stuff from a skin perspective, making sure you wear your sunscreen and all that. That's obvious, especially this time of year with the spring. You got to wear your sunscreen more than ever, anytime, especially up here. But foods. What foods help you in the hot weather, help you hydrate, and what foods to avoid? Now, let's think about this for a minute, right? When you think of hydration, what do you think of? Water, right? Water. So any foods that have a high water content is very good for you this time of year. It helps your body cool. It helps you hydrate. Now, there's some foods out there that are amazing. You think about, everyone thinks watermelon. Watermelon. Of course, watermelon's very good for you. But it's really, I'm going to summarize it in summary here, a salad. Every food, all food that you put in a salad, normal foods, I'm talking, vegetables, tomatoes, right? Cucumbers. Cucumbers have 97% water content. It's almost like drinking a glass of water. It's absolutely amazing. Tomatoes are awesome. Beets are awesome. Radishes. All these foods have great water content. So you always want to be hydrated. Every time you eat something, it's got to hydrate you in the hot weather. Because obviously one of the biggest things that happen to people in this weather is they get dehydrated and they get heat stroke. So you really have to have anything that has high water content. Any type of melon is awesome, right? Again, when you bite into a melon, water comes out, right? It's wet. You got to wipe your hands afterwards. You have to think about that for a minute. Anytime you have something that's wet, it's good, right? It's awesome for you. So really, I would say eat a lot of salads, and I'm going to throw a little surprise at you. A couple surprises that help you in the hot weather. Soup. Yes. You're like, why would hot soup help me? Well, what is soup made of? Water. Right? Water content. So you usually put water. A lot of times you do add, dairy product or whatever, or broth. But broth is actually water. And actually it sets the tone of your body, like that's hot. Your body gets hotter, but then all of a sudden the air feels cooler. And another surprise, spicy foods. You're like, what? Yeah. Well, when you have something spicy, you sweat. So your body temperature is actually higher than the temperature outside. So it actually makes you feel, it actually cools your body when you have spicy food. So hey, how about that salad with a bunch of jalapeno peppers in there? You'll be rocking it, right? All right, so what to avoid? Anything that's diuretic, right? Artichokes are big. I'll single those out. But anything that strips water from your body is bad, right? So remember, you don't want to get dehydrated. You want to get hydrated. So anything that's diuretic, anything that strips water from your body. And again, we're going to hit those ones that always do it every time, right? Sugar, any alcohol, anything like that. Anything that's like pastries. Think about a piece of bread. There's no water in it. It's very dry. In fact, when you leave bread out, it dries right out to like a piece of paper. Right? You don't want that. Another surprise, red meats, anything with high protein. Because what it does is it strips the water, kind of affects your digestive tract. Your body's trying to digest the meat. Remember, red meat's hard to digest, and you're gonna have a hard time digesting that meat. So that's a big one too. You have to really, what I'm gonna say in general for protein is have most of your protein in the early morning. Now, like I went to the gym this morning. I'll have my shake. It's still fairly early here. That's the best time to have your protein for the day. 40 grams of protein, usually on average 40 to 60. Have it during the day. So that's a big one. So red meat's not good. Of course, any sugar contents, any bread products, pasta, anything like that. Because remember, pasta. If you think about pasta, it's dry. There's no water content in pasta at all. You might use a little water to make it, but it's dry. So hopefully this helps you out. So remember, eat a salad, have some spicy food, and have a little hot soup. That's like the ideal meal. And avoid the sugar, avoid milk products, of course breads, anything that you consider dry food, and have your protein in the morning, and you'll enjoy this hot weather. And I'm going to enjoy this cool weather right now here this morning, but it's going to get really hot this afternoon. It's going to be a shock to the system here. So stay cool, stay hydrated. Have a great day.